so I look at them with a bit more.
I can
You
think
get in
if
there,
I'm holding
Hannah.
a pen, you know these.
Right. Well, this is challenging getting your bag, isn't it, when you're on top of you?
Okay, this is 4 ladies meeting for lunch and discussion.
Right.
Okay. Right. It's recording now. Yes, you see?
Oh, we're recording, yeah.
Okay, so can you ladies begin to introduce yourselves, please? Starting.
Hi, my name is Leila Harrison. I'm Petula nurse.
My name is Hannah Yarusua Ajipon.
I'm Teresa Uzo.
Okay, the purpose of our meeting this afternoon is just to get to know each other, first of all, and also to brainstorm about something that is so important, which is our mental health. And this year we have chosen one person who really took charge of her own mental health. In spite of everything else that she was going through, she chose one battle to fight. And that woman's name is Harriet Bailey, mother of Frederick Douglass. And whilst we wait to eat, maybe Petula can tell us a little bit about Harriet.
So, from my knowledge, Harriet Bailey was a slave woman. Her parents were slaves, and I believe her grandparents were also slaves. And as a slave woman, she had one child for her slave master, and she called him Frederick Bailey. He later changed his name to Frederick Douglass. Harriet wanted to protect her own mental health, and I don't know whether she did this knowingly, but what she did when she had her child, unfortunately, mothers were separated from their children, so her child was taken away from her and sold to another slave master who actually lived 12 miles away. And to protect her mental health and also that of her child, after work in the fields every day, she would take it upon herself to walk 12 miles to the next plantation to see her child, and she did that in secret. She could not be found because there'd be consequences. She did that as many times as she could, and she taught him, she was the only slave woman who could read and write in her time, and she inspired him to read and write. Unfortunately, she died when he was 7 years old, and so the first 7 years of his life, she would walk those 12 miles to sing to him, to be with him, to nurture him, to hug him, to make sure he was safe and well, and make sure she tucked him in before he went to sleep, risking her own life because she then had to walk 12 miles back and make sure she was in the fields at dawn to work. Whether she got sleep or not, we don't know.
Thank you, Petula. Now, Laura, how do you think bereavement affects our mental health? Bereavement.
I think it affects it in different ways. One minute you can be quite happily doing your job or whatever, and the next minute it comes over in a big wave, as I very well know, and then you're upset, you're in tears, and then it'll pass. Then it just, somebody only has to say something, and again, just have a lot of friends who have been there for me, and again it just goes over in waves, and control it, and I learned to control it as time has gone on. But yeah, it just does, it just affects people in different ways. Some people probably can control it better, or they get angry. Luckily I wasn't an angry, got an exercise, so it's just, yeah, for me, it was just flush on, get over it, get myself back together again, and then, carry on.
Thank you. Teresa, what do you think is the protecting instinct? Is it an instinct or a desire? Mother and child, that kind of protection. You've got 2 boys, haven't you? And can you tell me about how you feel towards your own boys?
Well, your children are everything really. As a mother, you wouldn't think twice about laying your life down for them. There's nothing you wouldn't do for them. To be separated from them is really, even as they're older now, is difficult because there's such a bond there with them. You want to know they're okay. Even as they're older now, my children, you're still ringing, you're still checking how they are. You want the best for them. And I think all mothers are the same. You want the best for your children, and you want them to thrive and do well in school, in their workplaces. Mine are a bit older now. And as a mother, you do anything to protect them.
Thank you. Petula, coming back to you because you have been an inspiration to younger people. Of course, you've done your lectures, you've lectured at university, and you have done a lot of research, and your passion and your heart is about inspiring the next generation. So, apart from inspiring the next generation, what do you think we as women should do to inspire each other?
I think we need to listen to each other's stories and encourage each other to talk about what we've been through. I think a lot of people tend to hold things in and stay within their heads, and things escalate out of proportion. And as women, we should talk candidly to each other about stuff that's bothering us. We need to protect our mental health. And to be open and to share what it is that's on our mind.
Thank you. So I think this is one of the reasons why we are here. As women, we've met to talk, to have something to drink or eat, and if we can encourage that, if we can keep doing that, then nobody will feel isolated. Nobody will feel alone. I think sometimes when we're going through a difficult time, like loss of job, cost of living crisis, bereavement, children leaving home, these all impact our mental health. And so we are going to continue to encourage each other. We are going to continue to have these conversations that will help us bring things that, as Petula has said, we should share. We should listen to each other's story, because really, no woman is an island.
I have 2 friends, close friends. One friend has MS. She has 3 children. One daughter's at uni, she comes back, she stays at home, son stays at home, the elder daughter's married. And if I don't hear from her for a day or 2, I'm messaging, asking how she is, does she want to go for a coffee, or go buy pasta. So we catch up. Another friend is a school friend who's just lost a long-term partner, and they weren't together at the end, but he got motor neurone disease, and he passed away on his birthday, so it was just, she had done a birthday surprise, so again we're all there for her. She's got sisters, so another person like to check in and go out at the weekend and just so she's out and about, and she's doing some. She's got a son as well, who's a teenager, so but he lives with his dad, so it's like she's on her own then. So, but she works, but yeah, so we just keep in touch, just make sure that we're all sort of okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, ladies. I think we're going to have something to eat now, and then see how the recording will go. I think we haven't done that badly at all. So,